This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's going on, guys? I'm Mark Linsanger from Techno Buffalo, and today we'll be comparing the iPhone 6 and the Samsung Galaxy Alpha, both of which we reviewed recently, so let's have a look and see which 4.7-inch device comes out on top. The Samsung Galaxy Alpha packs a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor with 2 GB of RAM, a decent-sized 1860 mAh battery, and a non-expandable storage at 32 GB. It has a built-in heart rate sensor besides its 12 megapixel camera on the back, which is capable of recording 4K video, as well as a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera that can film in 1080p. There's also a built-in fingerprint scanner, which Samsung has been improving quite a lot recently, and it's running Android 4.4.4 KitKat with Samsung's TouchWiz skin over it. The iPhone 6, on the other hand, is rocking Apple's latest dual-core A8 chip with 1 GB of RAM. It's packing a slightly smaller 1810 mAh battery and a non-expandable storage option of either 16, 64, and 128 GB. It's equipped with an 8 megapixel iSight camera in the back that's capable of recording 1080p at 60 frames per second and slow-motion 720p at 240 frames per second. There's a 1.2 megapixel FaceTime camera in the front that's equipped with a larger aperture and a new sensor that can take burst photos and HDR videos at 720p. The iPhone 6 also features iOS 8, NFC, and Touch ID, which can be used for Apple Pay. Pricing: the Galaxy Alpha is only available through AT&T and is going for $199 with a 2-year contract, while the iPhone 6 is available for all 4 major US carriers for $199, $299, and $399, and is available in space gray, gold, and silver. From a design standpoint, the Galaxy Alpha is one of the first Samsung devices to sport a metal frame instead of a fully polycarbonate housing. The Galaxy Alpha is well built, the chamfered edges, the metal buttons look amazing, and it's the very first Samsung phone design-wise that I love. The iPhone 6, on the other hand, is completely different from the iPhone 5S. It's much thinner, more rounded, and features a screen that curves slightly over the edges, which feels much more natural when swiping across the display. Both phones are ridiculously thin. The Galaxy Alpha is a tad bit thinner and lighter than the iPhone 6, weighing in at only 115 grams and 6.7 millimeters thick, while the iPhone 6 is at 129 grams and 6.8 millimeters. Now that doesn't sound like much, but the difference is noticeable when holding the two devices. Overall, the iPhone 6 still feels like the more premium device here. When it comes to display size, both feature a 4.7-inch screen. The Galaxy Alpha has a 1280 by 720 Super AMOLED display that has a pixel density of 312 ppi. While it's not bad for watching videos and playing games, it's a bit too contrasty and vibrant for my taste. It also has a greenish-blue hue to it that can't be adjusted, while text and other content sometimes does look a little fuzzy. The iPhone 6, on the other hand, features a slightly higher resolution at 1334 by 750 with a pixel density of 326 ppi. Although it doesn't match the resolution of some 1080p flagships on the market, the iPhone 6 display is still one of the best out there. The colors are great, viewing angles are phenomenal, and overall just looks better than what the Alpha offers. So I'd have to give it to the iPhone 6 on this one. So let's take a quick break from this video and thank our friends over at GoDaddy. It's go time, and GoDaddy's here to help you kick butt online. Start your website today with $1.99.com and visit GoDaddy.com and enter the promo code 199techno to get your .com for just $1.99. Some limitations apply. See website for details. Now, going iOS or Android will play a major part when deciding between the Alpha and the iPhone 6. On one side, you have iOS, which is one of the easiest mobile OSs to use, and with iOS 8, it brings a whole lot of new features. Many of those which have been available on Android for some time now, like third-party keyboards, widgets, and smarter notifications. Samsung's approach to Android has come a long way in recent years with TouchWiz, but the features the company does add are often complicated or unnecessary. Something like multi-window is a great feature to have, but the Alpha screen is just too small for it to work comfortably. Now, other modes like easy mode and private mode are great to have too, but it's just similar to what iOS already offers. On paper, it seems like the Galaxy Alpha's 12 megapixel camera is just better than the 8 megapixel camera on the iPhone 6, but that's not true at all. Like I mentioned in our Galaxy Alpha review, the camera on the Galaxy Alpha is good, but it's not great. Samsung tends to over-sharpen and over-process images that are a bit too crisp for my taste, and even though Samsung included a bunch of software tweaks and different shooting modes within its camera app, I feel like the iPhone 6 just offers a better user experience and better image quality than the Galaxy Alpha. Now, when it comes to medium to low light photos, the Galaxy Alpha is a bit horrible. Colors are inaccurate and looks muddy, while the iPhone 6 shows more details in pictures, and colors are more accurate in my opinion. Performance-wise, it's really hard to compare both of these devices side by side. The iPhone 6 is equipped with a dual-core 8/8 chip with 1 GB of RAM, while the Alpha has a quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor with 2 GB of RAM. Now, from day-to-day use, browsing the web, watching videos, and playing games, I didn't really notice slowdown or lag with either devices. Battery, on the other hand, is a whole different story. You can enable ultra power saving mode, which restricts app usage to the bare essentials and cutting mobile data when the screen turns off. You can also switch out batteries on the Galaxy Alpha, whereas the iPhone 6 is non-removable. So if battery life is a big deal to you, the Galaxy Alpha definitely wins in this category. So to wrap things up for you guys, there's a lot to like with both of these devices. If I were to choose between the two, I'd have to go with the iPhone 6 on this one. It just offers a much better user experience, the camera's much better, and overall the design looks and feels much better. The Galaxy Alpha is great too, but the design is just not enough to outweigh its software shortcomings. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have any questions, just let us know in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Mark Lantanga from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys would like to see more tech-related videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And we're also on Twitch, so make sure to check us out at twitch.tv/technobuffalo.